What happened last time we phoned ahead? How long do you think it will take Helena to get to the poor fool who happens to pick up the phone this time? She's already killed Dr. Listeris, and probably his sister, too.
I made that call, remember? You don't think that I feel terrible about that, too? But if we can prove fraud...
You'll become incredibly wealthy.
So will you. More importantly, she'll have a lot less money, which will make Helena a lot less dangerous.
So, why don't I go to Geneva and get the records in person? I can leave this afternoon.
The clinic is never going to give the Cassadine medical records to you.
I'll take my checkbook.
Look, the moment you start asking questions, Helena will be notified, and then... Look, you're not going, okay?
What if we can obtain these records in a perfectly legal way? Get a signed release that gives us access, and we won't have to ask any favors.
Except from the patient himself.
This may be a surprise to you, but we were just moving around some of this stuff, huh?
Yeah, and some of it doesn't seem to fit in.
Oh. Well, I was thinking of moving this into the bedroom.
Well, sure, if that's the first thing you want to see in the morning when you wake up.
Well, not my bedroom, the spare. I just left it out here so the person who gave it to me wouldn't be offended. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. We need to get to that sale before all the good stuff is gone. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Well, you know they're gonna start marking up the prices as soon as we roll up in that convertible.
Well, I could park around the block and we could walk there.
You know, or we could take the bus.
It's the bus.
We could take Sheba if you wanted.
Oh, wait, 1 second.
Oh.
Goodbye, Elizabeth.
Oh, wait, I'm coming.
Jeez.
Oh, if I didn't mention it, lunch is on me.
Don't be ridiculous.
You're my artist.
I also happen to own the hotel, which is why I insisted on coming here. Because it's outrageously expensive, and I knew I could comp it. I have no intention of letting you pick up the check.
You do realize that by refusing, you're demonstrating a fundamental flaw in our working relationship? The inefficient distribution of power?
Excuse me?
You hired me to run L&B Records,
That's true.
a company of which you are the sole owner.
Well, actually, the company is in trust for my daughter. But you're close enough. Continue.
Okay, the company's current roster contains 1 CD by Mary May Ward, 2 by Eddie May, an act we both consider defunct, a few unpublished tracks by Dara Jensen, who seems to have abandoned her musical aspirations for a full-time career as assistant district attorney, and 2 albums by Miguel Morez, which sell great in South America, but get no play whatsoever in the United States.
That's a very informed and efficient summary of our corporate position. But it has absolutely nothing to do with our lunch.
Well, I left out one artist, Ned Ashton. A viable talent with huge stage presence and the ability to sell CDs. Mr. Ashton is the only artist currently on our roster that is prepared to tour in support of any album we might need to release.
B, I'm not ready to tour.
You are, but I can't tell you that for the same reason that I can't buy lunch. Because you're the owner and the artist. And that's why our company is inefficient. You won't do what I tell you to. And you should.
Thanks.
I stopped by the warehouse after I saw Michael this morning. Construction's almost finished. The first shipment of coffee is due in 3 weeks, and we got guys lining up for legit jobs. They are sick of Marino.
He knows. He knows we were the ones behind the drug bust.
You sure?
He had Luke's club vandalized. Marino's looking to make another move. Maybe soon.
You may reimburse me if you feel it's necessary.
Well, maybe next time I will. You know something? I was dependent on Luke for a lot more than just money. And I just don't want to switch that dependence now to you.
Is allowing me to assist you dependent?
For now, yes, I think it is.
All right. Then I will try to respect your wishes.
Thank you. You know, that night at Windermere, when you said that you didn't want me to be with you because I was running away from anything else. You wanted me to be completely free?
Yes.
Well, how can I be if I'm depending on you for money?
If that's your decision, then I am just to stand by and watch you struggle.
No, I have no intentions of struggling. Lucas offered to pay child support, and, that's all I need from him. I will take care of everything else.
All right. I'll do my best to stay out of your way. I know how tenacious you can be.
Thanks. You're one of the few people who actually believes in me these days.
I always have. You can sit in my office for a while if you like.
No, I can handle this. And you don't have to stay with me either.
Nor do I have to leave just because your estranged husband stepped off the elevator.
But aren't you supposed to be running the hospital?
Fine. May I wish you good luck on your job search.
You may.
And I won't interfere in anything.
Thank you.
So, what can I do for you?
Aren't you the one who wanted to see the receipts from Kelly's this month?
Luke, Laura came to see Audrey
Look,
about
you
a
better
job.
check my math. I've never been very good at it.
Laura, I'm sorry you had to wait so long.
Oh, that's no problem.
How can I help you?
Well, I guess I'm here about my future. I would like a job.
Can we pretend you're not Ned Ashton?
I don't know what good it will do, but why not?
Okay, be Ned Ashton.
Okay, I think I can handle that.
And pretend that the only artist on our roster is somebody else. How should I handle him? Do you want me to book him in venues where he feels safe, let him develop at his own pace, not push him to record or to take a tour? Should I sit back and wait till he calls me and says, hey, I'm ready? As owner, do you think that's in the best interest of the company?
No.
Thank you.
But since I am the owner and the artist, I'm also a very special case. Now listen to me. I can't tour right now. I can't take my career to the next level because it would require exactly what you're asking from me. A commitment of time and energy I simply can't give. My family is important to me, and ELQ is an extension of that. So my music has to come second, which doesn't mean I love it any less. It just means that I can't pursue it full time.
Do you have any idea how good you are? You had those people eating out of the palm of your hand last night. They forgot anything that was bothering them and just sat there for a while and were into the music. Because of you.
And that's a gift that you gave back to me, B. And I'm grateful. But I am not the one you're going to make a star. Which doesn't mean that I don't think you're right. I mean, we need artists who will tour in support of their albums. We need to find that talent, we need to nurture it, we need to push it as far as we can. And however you want to pursue that, I am behind you 100%.
I have a couple of prospects. Listened to some demos and seen a few acts. But none of them are as good as you. Which is why I'm not giving up on you. You're gonna be a star, Ned. As long as you keep singing. There's no way to avoid it.
Thank you.
I'll take this.
Whatever you say, boss.
Nicholas is of legal age. He has access to his own medical records.
Why would he help us?
Isn't he more likely to run straight to his father and warn him instead?
Nicholas wants a fast and peaceful solution to all of this. He's very interested in finding a way for all of us to cooperate. Now, if I can convince him that this is a way to neutralize Helena and it's not going to hurt Stefan, then he very well may sign the release.
helping you takes money out of his own pocket and Stefan's as well.
You don't know Nicholas. Nicholas never wanted to be Prince, which is why he should be. He doesn't care about the money.
Because he's never been without it.
And I hope he never is. But if helping us would take the trusteeship away from Helena, he very well may consider it.
I don't think so.
No, Alexis is right.
If anything happens to Marino, you're gonna be the prime suspect. You lose Michael, you lose the father.
If Marino's taken care of, there will be no more fires, no more shootings, no more trouble, period. He can't hurt me or anybody else.
Do you honestly believe that the Quartermains are gonna let you anywhere near Michael if Marino disappears? No. I say we stick to the plan. We run Marino out of the harbor by busting his drug shipments. He may not be able to afford any more losses. You told me that yourself. Are you in? Or are you out?
Laura, I am afraid that we are very pleased with our current patient liaison. However, we are planning to start an outreach program for young people.
Well, that sounds interesting.
And with your experience at Ward House, I could certainly recommend you.
What would it involve?
Well, we'll be coordinating services for at-risk children and teenagers. We really want the program to serve as a clearinghouse to determine their needs and get them help. So we'll be looking for people who know how to listen and who know their way around the bureaucracy. And I can certainly vouch for you on both counts.
Well, that sounds great. What would be the next step?
Let me get you some material, Bobby, could you get Laura one of the pamphlets on the youth outreach program? Sure. Good. Laura, I am so pleased you stopped by. You will let me know what you think of the program, won't you?
I certainly will. Thank you, Audrey, so much.
Oh, no. I'm late for a meeting. Excuse me.
Bye. Thanks.
Oh, I guess we'll be seeing a lot of you around General Hospital.
I certainly hope so. I take it your meeting went well?
It was great. It was great. And I think it might lead to exactly the kind of position that I've always wanted.
I hope it works out for you.
Well, so do I.
May I take you for a late lunch to celebrate?
I'd love to.
Good. You choose the restaurant. It's your celebration.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go, Cheetah. At least they didn't break your bulbs. I wonder who's next.
Now, you know he would not have gotten a chair if he hadn't been so nice.
I couldn't just push that poor woman out of the way.
Yeah, but you distracted her while Liz made the deal. By the time that she realized that the chair was gone, it was ours. Well, yours.
Oh, well, you can sit in it any time you want.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Nicholas.
You're welcome.
I hope the delivery boys don't get lost.
Oh, don't worry, they won't.
How could you spot this on that table full of junk?
Emily always knows where to find the good stuff.
Yeah. Wow. An 1821 edition of Iliad. My father would be so pleased with this.
Well, there wasn't exactly a run on those Latin texts.
Let's see why not.
You guys, look. Sit down. There's a secret compartment in here.
Ooh.
Okay, let's guess what's in it.
Okay, I'm gonna guess a treasure map.
Love letters.
Stock certificates.
Oh.
You are such a guy.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at this. This is a ticket from the World's Fair in New York. You know that thing in the 60s with the globe?
Yeah. World Series tickets. Oh, Yankees, wow.
I bet you Mickey Mantle played at that. Look,
Yeah.
a subway token. Huh. I see it. I just want to see how much it was worth. Probably like 5 cents. Can I keep it?
Sure. It probably won't work, though.
You never know when you might want to take the subway.
Well, consider it yours.
Thanks.
I have an idea of what this must be like for Nicholas. To discover that your life is based on lies. That people have been hurt in the name of helping you. All to provide a fortune you could have lived without. Nicholas must feel like the excuse. Justification for any reprehensible thing his family decides to do.
It's certainly possible.
So maybe he wants to deal with that. Find a way to make it right. Do you think you can persuade him to sign that release?
I think it's certainly worth a try. Nicholas wants the estate divided fairly. And if gaining access to his medical records will help, I don't see why he won't do it.
Then let's give him a chance.
All right, I'll let you know as soon as the release is signed.
Fine.
I'm sure that we all have work that we need to do. So, gentlemen?
It's close enough. We never set out to hurt you, Dad and I.
Ah, you're not going to get all soppy on me, are you?
I don't know, maybe I thought it would get me back in your good books.
Look, you said that it wouldn't happen again for some insane reason. I believe you, okay? So let's just leave it at that.
So this definitely means I've been forgiven.
Get out, Jerry. Go. Don't come back.
I'm too close to this, Sonny. Maybe I'm not thinking clearly. If you think it's best to leave Marino alone, then that's what we'll do.
Well, I'm not saying I'm gonna, leave him alone. We'll just use the cops to shut him down.
Okay. I'll find out when his next shipment's landing and make sure they know.
Hell, at the rate we're going, they'll be making us deputies. I don't know. Do you want me to call Justice in on this one?
He may not be around that long. I was at the bridge, looking around where his tire blew out. I found this under a trestle across from the bridge. I imagine the slug from the shell matches the hole in his tire. Now, Sonny, when Marino makes his next move, he'll be coming after you. He doesn't care about me. To him, I'm just an errand boy. But you could lose your life.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next General Hospital.